Hi, I'm Diet Cokehead, and my clinical diagnosis is fed up with everyone's shit. And this is today's episode of Sick of Your Bullshititis. No, I'm done. I don't wanna, I know that I said that I do a video every day, and then the whole thing is like, I'm also a cam girl, so trust is fucking everything. I have to look like I do what I say, and it doesn't matter. Like, I keep getting into these episodes where I'm like, nobody's fucking watching me. And then I show up on work, well, you didn't do that today, and you didn't do that. Like, everybody's watching. Like, when you think they're not. It's so frustrating. I don't know how many customers I have that are like not fucking subscribed, not fucking following on anything, but like fucking searching me up and watching me like manually because they refuse my notifications every fucking day. When you're sitting at home all by yourself in your room all day long, you forget, oh yeah, this is my fucking job. And you've gotta treat it and respect it like a fucking job. And yeah, like, it's honest, it's the same. It's exactly, there's so many times at work where I'm just like, holy shit, this is exactly like being a bartender. This is exactly like being, like, talking to customers at the pawn shop, only we're talking about their dicks or whatever, or we're negotiating like their dick rates or something. Like, it sounds so silly, but it's so much like just doing any other fucking job. Like, you start to not even fucking think about it, you know? But your customers don't ever want to be thinking about where you're coming from. So it's like you have to be a master manipulator because like they don't want to feel like they're fucking spending money. Like, whenever it comes down to sex, the men's pride and their boners are involved, and those are two extraordinarily volatile things. The male ego is sensitive and it is fragile and it wants your services more than anything, but it don't fucking want to pay for them, and you gotta convince them that that's a fucking good idea. And I mean, the thing is, they will do anything. They will do anything to convince you they don't gotta pay you. They will be like, well, they'll try to start making their own deals. They'll try to start, well, I mean, for first and foremost, I learned how to haggle like a fucking pawnbroker and a bartender, and like the most like the club in like a really trashy little town. So I mean, I can hustle, you know? But I fucked up in the beginning because I was a cam girl before I did anything else. Like, guys will just introduce you to it. You know, it's bullshit because like you'll see so many guys that are like, how much will you charge for this? Like, I'll buy some pictures from you. I'll do this, and they'll like fucking get you doing it. And then they'll fucking yell at you and blame you and say that you're evil and destroying society for being what they created. Like, it's such bullshit. I mean, like, through the rough, it's like any other job. Like, it's full of fucking Karens, and it's like dealing with stupid, fragile, narcissistic egos all fucking day long. And then you'll have like five good dudes that are like carrying all the way. Like, that's how it is. That's how it is with my YouTube subscribers. Like, there are like plenty of normal people just coming in here browsing around through like human beings offering their lives on the internet, and then they're like, whose soul am I gonna suck out of here, and who am I just gonna like scroll past, and who has like earned my fucking subscription EA today. Like, yeah. It's the exact same thing. Like, just a customer is a customer, whether they are pissed off at their like Walmart produce or whether they are pissed off with their custom porn. Like, it's just like, it's just a person. It's just a job. Like, that's it. It's just a service that you're offering, really. Like, whenever you strip down it, like, my ego's involved with it too. It's like, hey, I mean, like, this is what I'm selling, you know? But then you kind of have to strip that part of it from your brain if you want to be successful in this. Like, you kind of categorize things into what sales approach you're going to do. Like, okay, this guy's all business, this guy's whatever. So, in order, I guess we're just doing a cam girl video today, guys. I just said I'm going to turn on my camera and talk about what the fuck ever. So, this is what we're talking about. It's a game, you know? Like, you have to look for hints because they're not going to tell you. And it's like, I keep trying to tell these motherfuckers, like, look, I am the dick whisperer. I am not the mind reader. I don't know. There are like 8 million, jillion, 100,000 trillion ways to make that cock come, dude. Like, so you gotta like meet me halfway and tell me how to do my job a little bit. Like, cause like a guy, different guys, I'm a variety hoe, you know? I'm not really in the point where I can survive off of the dom niche. Like, I haven't made it to that level yet. But, these guys will just like come in and expect me to just know, to just somehow know, just like, oh, like, okay, you have a very specific kink where you're a medieval gladiator and I'm supposed to be running at you neighing like a Trojan horse, like trying to get up. Yeah, of course, like I was supposed to know that. And, oh yeah, and I'm supposed to be your stepsister the whole time. Of course I was just gonna know. Dude. Oh, and all that fantasy role play and all those hours devoted to you. They think that they should only pay you like $10 for that amount of effort and cinematography. There's a really, 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 really bad culture of like guys insisting it's pathetic to pay cam girls or it's whatever. But I mean, like, guys, it's just the future. Like, all girls have access to every single guy in the entire world, and like, a lot of them are going to want to pay them to see certain things from them. Fucking get over it. And it's funny because it's always like the dorkiest, like, ugliest, fattest, Trump humpiest dudes that are always like, I don't pay for nothing. Like, that's like, guy, like, okay, well, I wasn't gonna suck your dick anyway. But I mean, I get so many hot dudes. I get so many normal hot dudes that they're always like, seriously, guys that you actually want to do stuff with are going to want to pay you for this stuff. It's sick. Like, that's I think that this is the way to go. It's honestly totally ruined men for me. I'm like, they're like, yeah, there's a sea of like absolute pieces of shit, but then like the nice guys pay. The good guys will come, like, they're customers. Like, the good guys usually understand what they have to compensate for, you know? Good guys don't try to convince you that you are evil whenever there are boundaries around the things that you do and you charge for them. Honestly, the guys, in my experience, the guys that don't complain about prices, the guys that will just hand the money over, they're guys you can say no to. Seriously, I know it sounds ass backwards. I know, like, I was kind of surprised by it too when I started noticing this this pattern. But, it's, the thing about money, the thing about transactional stuff, it's a matter of respect. It's like, hey, I respect you, I respect your business, I respect that this is your job, and I respect you enough to let you, charge for your business what you want to pay for. Like, whenever they're throwing tomatoes and calling you evil and telling you you're whatever for something, for a product that they made the demand for, like, that's not a good guy. That's not what good guys do. That ain't big dick energy, I'll tell y'all that. But once you actually start establishing paying customers, they're usually pretty decent dudes. I probably have like I don't know, a handful. Like, really, the bad experiences can be very, 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 very bad. But honestly, it's like, I could say that for any job. Um, as far as camming goes, it's weird. And yeah, it's an unconventional job, and yeah, there are lots of downsides about it whenever you like really get into like the fucking politics of it and the stigmas is attached to it or whatever. But really, it's any other job, dude, with any other customers, with any other, you know. Generally, I want to say you'll get 1 to 5 super normal dudes that you'll talk to 100 of them a day, and like 5 of them will be worth it, and that's just life. That's how it is. It is 100% a myth that you're just gonna get on there and guys are gonna pay you like what the fuck ever for everything. Like it's very rare and it's hard and it takes a lot of time to establish actually paying clients. I would say never, ever, 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 ever let a guy tell you how to set your prices. Never let a guy, because, like, seriously, if guys come in and they try to give you advice or whatever, never take advice from a guy. Never, ever, 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 ever let a man give you camming advice. Never do that. Always listen to the other girls, but I mean, like, the other girls, like, fuck them too, because, like, fuck it, those bitches will try to sabotage the fuck out of you. They will. Like, it's competitive, it's cutthroat, it's like nobody wants a girl coming on their turf, getting their customers and making their money, so you kind of you just don't trust nobody. I put a big fence up around everything and say fuck everybody and make your money. I have so many songs. I have like so much shit that I want to do, and I have like so many video essays and stuff, but like whenever anybody like brings up my stuff, it's all just like they talk about the cam girl thing and they talk about like the mental health eating disorder stuff, and I knew that's why I did it. Like that's why I did it. I was like, okay, well, why is anybody gonna give a fuck about your songs? Because I mean, like that's it. Like you're petitioning yourself as like a person. Like you have to share your trauma. You're not just you have to sell yourself with your art. Like you have to make people care about the art you create. But that feels like such an oxymoron, and like that makes me so like frustrated and irritated, like as like the weird like there's like this weird Daria brain in me where I'm like I don't want to be known for my looks. I don't want to be known for any of my raunchiness or like the bullshit Jerry Springer part of my life. And then there's this other part of me that's like, what do you like? Of course, you stupid fucking idiot. Like, sell it, like monetize it. What the fuck else are you supposed to do with it? Like, it's just like that side that I'm torn in between, and making this into like this weird, my whole life is now this weird performance art piece that I put out on the internet, and I don't even have fucking 1,200 subscribers. Like I do. Whatever, I make enough losers cry on cam to at least pay my rent, so something, I guess. But I feel like one day, because you really gotta market and brand the shit that you can do. Like, oh, I can write a song about your dick. Oh, I can paint you a picture. Oh, I can, it's just, weird. But your customers do like to know you, and I mean, like, just if my life and my trauma or whatever, if I can like exploit that somehow and make it benefit me in some way, then fine. Yeah, that's fine. It makes everything really repetitive. It makes like you wake up, you sit in your room, and you go and talk to your customers like every single fucking day, every single fucking day. And I mean, like, I guess that was what bartending was like. That was what everything else was like. That was, I don't know. I'm so disillusioned, and I'm so like on a schedule now. I don't think that I could ever, like, I never want my days like fragmented and being something that I'm not prepared for. And like I never ever 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 I don't think that I could ever fucking talk to anybody again. It's like, yeah, waking up and being alone and working by yourself every fucking day, like that sounds really fun until you do it, and it can, like, the how much isolation and how much whatever, it can be really intense. I'll pick up a liquor sampling job or something just to do it, and then I'll be like, oh fuck, like this, I could be alone in my room, and it's just so the same. It's like, yeah, I'm trapped here in this little bubble or whatever, but then I also feel like every single person that I've ever met my entire life is just somebody that like happened to me, because I feel like you really like you lose all your chances of normal people once you're like broken or whatever, because like they'll stay away from you like you're infected. And then the only people that are really gonna tolerate you are people that are like, oh well, she's fucked up anyway, so what does it matter if I like get involved with her? And then I think that that's why like nobody's life is just like one trauma instance. That's usually why whenever you're a fucked up person who's been like systemically like fucked up through your entire life, it's just like it's another fucked up person after fucked up person after fucked up person. It's like the general consensus is like the second they start showing any signs of mental instability, fucking throw that shit away and go run away screaming. But they'll come back and subscribe to your OnlyFans anyway, so that's kind of why we all end up there, guys. That's why it's crazy bitch central. I swear to God, that's why you always see, oh, the crazy OnlyFans murderer, the trashy OnlyFans bitch that did this, the whatever. It's just, okay. I mean, whenever guys are basically like, I mean, like, you're fun to fuck, but then it's just like, okay, well, at least charge me for it. And then, like, you're still a bad guy. Like, you can't win. I feel like nobody really loves each other. I feel like relationships are just either one person sacrificing everything or one and the other person, like, expecting somebody to fit into the mold of their life. Like, every single time I ever got with a dude, it was always just like, I'm living their life, you know? I kind of think dying alone is actually a good thing. I think that that's probably the best outcome I could ever expect from my life. I have had to completely start my life over from scratch like 6 times now. And it's such bullshit. Everybody tells you, like, wait until you have the perfect job, wait until you have the perfect relationship, wait until you have whatever, and then go start a family. But then, like, you go start a family, and then all the perfect stuff that you had can completely go to shit. Like, you don't know what life is gonna throw at you. You don't know what. But if I know anything for sure, it's that no matter how fucking scary that life gets or whatever, it's better to be able to get yourself out of that situation than it is to lean on anyone else. Like, the worst thing that can happen is somebody else deciding they don't want you anymore and throwing you away after you've like given up everything. And then you're like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And they're like, oh, fucking figure it out. I got a new bitch in here. And then it's just like, then what? You know, that's the worst thing. That is the worst situation you could possibly find yourself in. That is why women do insane stuff to stay with dudes who would support them, and why you see so many bitches like completely erasing themselves and becoming exactly what they think that he wants, but that just makes him lose all interest and respect for her, because like guys can kind of like unconsciously know when you're full of shit. But anyway, yeah, that's the story of how I ended up charging dudes for my nudes. I guess so I'm kind of sticking with that forever, I guess. Um, this was kind of a bullshit video. I didn't really have anything to bring to the table this Monday. I wanted to do some more stuff on malingering and disorders or whatever. I'm still figuring out like my vibe and what it is exactly that people keep coming back to watch. But once I figure it out, I guess I'll do some more of that. Okay, bye.